if you were to get a teaspoon, and just a tiny teaspoon of this neutron star, it would weigh billions of tons. Like, you couldn't hold that. It would break your hands off. Because we're all full of astronomy lessons in here, troops. I don't call myself Ace of Space for nothing. I'll teach you about neutron stars. Hello! Hi, I'm Thumbs. This is Pokemon, the Nuzlocke Challenge. And do you know what we are getting up to today? Let me just tell you, it involves a lot of this. Unfortunately, I still have to train. I sent my Pokemon away on jobs, the jobs I need them to be on, like attack jobs, and get their defense up and all that. So that's getting done. Next week, because Ratchet doesn't have far to go, we should be able to do it. Next week, the gym. My last gym. But not the end of the journey. Because we've got like championships to do and stuff. And you go, oh, Ratchet! You wee dancer. I never knew that, man. But we say that here. Nice, Pyro! Just stop talking rubbish and just encourage my Pokemon. There you go. 10 berries! I never knew you could get such a high number. Did that say Kelpie berries? I almost forgot about Kelpie until I almost saw your name. Kelpie! My one true love lost. Yeah, I don't know. But we're gonna go back to Axu Lake or something and see how the weather is. I'm gonna see if we can catch Pokemon. And then you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna continue with some hilarious Pokedex entries. Not crazy, not spooky, but hilarious. We're keeping the mood up this time. We don't want to spook ourselves. Not that any of them are actually like that scary. Oh. I never knew you were actually coming. I'm leaving, I'm going, I'm out of here. The weather isn't great. Is there snowing or dust storms or a wee bit of everything? Just like the real Scotland. Whoop. Oh no, I was really wanting to avoid you. Oh hey Anki, I got one of you. What did I call you? Oracle. Oh yeah. Oracle. Forgot about that. It's gonna be an easy battle. What? That should be the one I killed, wretch, boy. What was that? That was futuristic stuff. That was cool. That sounded like I was getting shot at Star Wars or something. In a Star War. Nice, thank you. That was better. We're also going to come behind very interesting Pokedex entries with some facts. Again, some more facts. It's just more facts about Pokemon that you may not know. Yeah. Pokemon facts that you might find interesting. And if you don't, that's fine. I'm just kind of filling in a gap here. I never fight this guy, I've never fought you before. So he's been that thing that's more than happy to come chase me. Hi. Hi. Hello. Maybe if we get a fright. Hi. You don't sound that aggressive. You're not that fast either. I'm gonna run out of you. A very strong looking Weevil. You look kinda cool, you look kinda tribal. Oh, okay. We'll just go for it in hopes that no one dies. Yeah. Come on, Ratchet, you can fucking do this. You can do this! Yes! I didn't think you would have killed it in one hit, Ratchet. Whew. That was a close goal. And you didn't even level up. But that's fine, because you've done it anyway, and it's great. It's great. I thought we were going to die, troops. We're going to start off with a wee fact. Obviously, because that's all today is. But we're going to start off with a fact. Shit. My first fact to the day is, did you know? Oh, 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Did you know that in Pokemon Red and Blue, you could go fishing in the gyms? I didn't. I'm quite sure I really liked Pokemon Red and Blue. I don't remember being able to fish in the gyms. But yeah, apparently if you just walk up to if you walk up to the Rhydon statues, you can catch stuff. It'll let you fish. And here I was, thinking the Professor Oak never let you have any fun. When really, he lets you fish in the gyms. It's just so nice of him. You can't go on your bike in a building, but by golly, you can fish in a gym. There's a guy called James Turner, and he is a Westerner. And apparently he's the first ever Westerner to design Pokemon for, well, Pokemon. He works at Game Freak. And, but let me just tell you why that's not a good thing. And kind of wish James Turner didn't get a break. Not like I'm glad a Westerner got to design Pokemon for it. But he's the arse that's behind the Vanillite and Vanilluxe evolution line. Then let me ask you this, James Turner. What made you think an ice cream cone was a good Pokemon design? And if anybody comes at me with a whole, it's not an ice cream cone. It's a goddamn ice cream cone. No matter what you say, no matter how much you want to stick your ass out for Vanilluxe, it still looks like an ice cream cone, man. But he's also, I don't think I would catch a good Pokemon here. He's also behind the likes of Trevenant, which is actually pretty cool. So little Kelpie and Guzzlord, which I don't know what that is. It must have been for Sun and Moon, I assume, because I didn't play that. So I'm seeing a photo of it, and it looks pretty cool. So I mean, I would have played that. I would have tried to cut that. But yeah, I Westerner designed it, so there you have it. So yeah, I'm just getting caught with Bewares and this crab. Ah! Swim away! Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. I think it needs to be better conditions for me to catch something in here. And I want to talk to you about a little Pokemon that, well, is tiny but weighs a lot. Hey, that Pokemon, again, I don't even know what this is. I don't know what generation it's from. But its name is COSMOEM. I assume it's pronounced COSMOEM. 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 I don't know. This one. The Pokemon that looks like a small galaxy, but isn't a galaxy. Cause let me tell you, although I'm just gonna call it Cosmo, like from Fairly Odd Pals. So I'm just gonna call it Cosmo to make it easier on myself, cause you know me, I can't pronounce jack shit. Apparently those jewels are actually its eyes and not like, you know, like the whole Wobbuffet thing. So like its eyes are fake and that's why they don't move. And those jewels are its actual eyes. I don't know how true that is. I just know that's a theory. But yeah, this Pokemon, Cosmo, it is only 0.1 meters in height. So it joins the likes of Cutiefly and Flabébé and Comfey and Joltik. And the likes of being the smallest Pokemon. Like this little guy. Has a little tiny scarf, but it's actually quite cute. Yeah, so it joins them in being the smallest. But here's the kicker. It is tied with Celesteela. Oh, what is Celesteela? What the hell is that? A building Pokemon? I've never heard of that thing in my whole days. Fuck. But it joins that as also the heaviest, coming in at a whopping 999.9 kilograms. which is obviously very heavy for something that is 0.1 meters in height. And the reason for this is because it's based on, Cosmo is based on a protostar. I got a fright with the music kicking back in. And basically, protostars are a very young star that is still gathering mass from its parent molecular cloud. Because you see, you get these things called nebula that make stars, and they're just clouds of elements and chemicals in that, like hydrogen and stuff. It's just clouds of hydrogen and other elements and chemicals in that form stars. So nebulas are star nurseries, and a protostar is just basically a baby star. So yeah, protostars are incredibly dense, just like a lot of stars actually. There's a thing called is it a neutron star? And there's things called proton stars, no, neutron stars, sorry. And they're basically when a star that is 4 to 8 times the mass of our sun basically explodes in a giant supernova. I'm going to try and use my astronomy knowledge. What happens first is it goes into a red giant phase where it swells up. And the comparison to our solar system is that if our sun was to go into that red giant phase, it would swell up to the point where it swells out as far as Mars, I think. So if our star ever went into a red giant phase, then we would be swallowed by the sun. And apparently it would be quite a spectacle to see, but I don't know, I don't fancy being swallowed up by a star. I mean, yes, our cool space is awesome, but I don't want to get swallowed up by a star. I mean, you got a good wee while until that happens, but I'm just telling you what happens. And it then recedes back to a small, dense core that is a neutron star. I'm not going to get into the science of neutron stars and that, but basically they are 12.4 meters in diameter, so they're not that big compared to actual stars or stars that haven't entered the supernova stage. They're tiny. But if you were to get a teaspoon, and just a tiny teaspoon of this neutron star, it would weigh billions of tons. Like, you couldn't hold that. It would break your hands off. Or just fall through you. I don't know how that works. They're dense, man. They are heavy things, neutron stars. And this Cosmo is a baby star. Not as dense as a neutron star, but man, it goes some time since the PROTOSTAR is just a baby star. So that's quite fun, actually. Yeah, that's true. If it says this website that I'm reading the thing about COSMOEM, I assume this means that someone had this Pokemon and as a Pokemon as a partner, and it said it's quite a wonder how Lily was able to carry this around in her bag. Which, if it's weighing 999.9 kilograms, how do you carry that about in a bag? Unless do you not get weight balls? Where like they make a Pokemon lighter? Am I talking out my arse, or is that a thing? So there you have it, the life of Proto and Neutron Star. Because we're all full of astronomy lessons in here, troops. I don't call myself Ace of Space for nothing. Well, I did, but no, it's just a really good convenience. No, it's just convenient. I'll teach you about neutron stars. I've genuinely never heard of this Celesteela, though, before. You got it, Ratchet. Yeah. Yeah. My Ratchet don't hit themselves. They're smart. And then we're gonna come at you with some funny Pokedex entries. Lighten the mood, get away from all the science and neutron stars and a bomb of snow. I gotta go fight this guy. Hey, Bomb of snow. How you doing? It's just me and you, bud. I'm coming for you! It's hailing, it's snowing. Something about an old man snoring. We'll come to the fun Pokedex entry in a second. Okay, but you're paralyzed. Screw you, Bomb of Snow. Oh damn it, I forgot your heal. Oh no, we're gonna grind your gears. And crap. Haha, but you're paralyzed. Nice. I thought that would do the trick. Haha. Alright, geezer and pheasant. Okay. There's no unpheasants. Oh, there's one. Come over. So yeah, I'm gonna come at you with a funny Pokedex entry, but also part of me kind of feels like it's a bit weird. It's not all fun, it's a bit strange. But it's about Kadabra. We had you in the last week's episode, I'm sure. Yeah, we were talking about Abra. And apparently we're going back to Pokemon Fire Red. Don't hate yourself, Ratchet. Thank you. With Pokemon Fire Red, the entry for Kadabra says, it happened one morning. A boy with extrasensory powers awoke in bed, transformed into Abra. So it's not really creepy, it's weird. So what they're saying is this Pokemon is a child. And I don't know, man. The more I read these things, the more I think to myself, you're a dick, Ratchet. That isn't what I think to myself. But I am as of this second. But the more I think to myself, was I ever really paying attention to Pokemon over the years? Because they're all just sad. They're all creepy and sad and haunting, possessing winds and being winds. Ah, come on, Pheasant! You best get good XP for this, Ratchet. Ratchet, you could die. Got to look at your health. Oh, you smotherless fucking. Thank you, Ratchet. I should probably put you on a speed seminar. And for the same Pokemon in Pokemon Emerald, the Pokedex entry says it is rumoured that a boy with psychic abilities suddenly transformed into Kadabra while he was assisting research into extrasensory powers. So then that takes it back to the Fire Red Pokedex entry. So they were farting about with things they shouldn't have been. And then he transformed into a Pokemon. I'm wanting the lowdown on that. I'm on a Pokemon series made of that. They need to make a Pokemon show where they're actually showing the dark side of the Pokemon. Because I'm sick of just reading them. I want to see this stuff in action, man. I want to see Alakazam's brain overgrown its head because it's too smart. I don't, because it'd be fucking horrible. I want to see Cubone tear the skull of its mother off its mum and wear it. I don't want to see that at all. I remember seeing that one episode where the actual showed you Cubone's mum dying. It was fucking heartbreaking. But this next Pokedex entry is about Yanmega. Thank you, Ratchet. I thought you missed. Nice! We're getting one-hit kills after you, new man. You're obviously improving, my bud. 2 seconds. I'll talk about Yanmega in a second. Look at this. Got good defense. You just need better speed. But your attack's amazing. I don't remember it being that good. You just could all do with a bit of speed boosting. You could just do with everything boosting. Maybe I'll send you on a speed seminar and send you in. I don't know if I'm going to use Bonsai, but I'm just proud of how far Ratchet's came was being in my team. But yeah, we're going to talk about Yanmega. Because apparently it's it's a dragonfly, basically. With obvious wings. With obvious wings and no form of legs to walk on. For long distances, I'm sure it could use its wee legs to walk for a wee bit. But apparently, the Pokedex entry for Pokemon Y says the 6-legged Pokemon is easily capable of transporting an adult in flight. The wings on its tail help it stay balanced, which is kind of cool. But apparently this Pokemon actually can learn the move Fly. So, despite that Pokedex entry, it can't fly. Or in the game anyway, I'm sure it can probably fly in the show. But I don't know if I've ever actually had this Pokemon, so I can't tell you if that's right. I'm just gonna assume that it is. You hurt yourself, Ratchet, didn't you? God, you're gonna level up soon. Don't die before this. Don't die before that. Ah, we're fine. Yeah, I sure your confusion. I was going to be like, unless we hurt ourselves again. Nice! Thank you, Ratchet. So yeah, it's not like haha funny, like that's fucking brilliant. Yanmega can't play. It's more of a ironic funny. Like, it says it can fly, but it can't. What's that dealio, dude? Yeah. That was why that was on. Just so I could say dealio. Don't you take every chance you can to say dealio? Come on, Unfezant. I'm talking rubbish. Put me in my misery. I just talk all sorts of garbage. I apologise, troops, but I hope you find some humour in it somewhere. Ratchet, I haven't really been paying attention this episode to you and everything you've been doing for our cause. Ah, fiddlesticks. I hate that move. I hate Unfezant. I'm glad I've been slowly killing your whole species. Nice! Nemesis, you're almost level 50. What? Since when? Everyone's leveling up so quickly. But you know what? We've had too much fun. We've had too much fun talking about the cosmos, stars, and Yanmega? I can't remember what the Pokemon we spoke about. But we are going to come in with a wee bit creepy. It's a bit of a touchy subject. We're going to talk about the darker side of Lavender Town. And I don't remember playing in Lavender Town. It's like one of the older Pokemon games, wasn't it? Where you get to see it for the first time, that is. And apparently, I saw this meme literally yesterday before I recorded this, obviously. I saw this thing and it was like, the moment you realise the Pokemon do die or something like that. And it was just like, when you get to Lavender Town and you see all the graves of Pokemon in that, because, well, I am under the impression too that when you win a battle against the Pokemon, it just faints and goes to sleep for a wee bit or something until it gets revived. I don't know. But then you get to Lavender Town and you see this gravestones for Pokemon and you're like, hey, hold the fucking phone. That's a Pokemon's grave. So then all of a sudden you've went from Pokemon don't die to hold the fucking phone, they do die in this one wee town. And to add more creepiness to it, yeah, it's where Pokemon, people go to bury their dead Pokemon. But apparently, the music is equally as disturbing. Apparently, there's an urban legend that says that the music has actually caused a few Japanese children to commit suicide, and I don't know how true that is. I hope it's no. I really hope that's just one of the ones that they make up and it's bullshit, because that is horrible if that is the case. It's called Lavender Town SYNDROME, apparently. There's no evidence, but apparently if you hear the tune, it doesn't sound so far-fetched. Kinda wanna try it out for myself. I wanna see how bad this music actually is. I'll do the fight first. Ratchet, you hurt yourself. You almost killed yourself. Ratchet! If you shout loud enough, people listen. Come on to fuck! You're gonna kill yourself, Ratchet. You're gonna try one more time. Please don't kill yourself. Don't you kill me either. What the frick is this? Don't you dare. Thank you. Thank you very much. You almost took yourself out. Smart. I'm gonna pause this and let's say Lavender Town music. It was ringing a bell. It was bringing back. Yeah. I remember it now. I mean, I don't know, maybe children are just impressionable. I don't know, I suppose it is kind of weird, isn't it? The world is a crazy place, and that is one of the things I hope isn't true. Because this is horrible, isn't it? And then continuing on the Lavender Town thing, apparently in Pokemon Red and Blue, your rival Gary, you know, stupid douchebag Gary, has a Raticate in his team. And the next time you see him, he's in Lavender Town, and he doesn't have his Raticate anymore. So that's just telling you that it died and he's in there to bury it and mourn it. This whole time I thought I was becoming a Pokemon trainer or Pokemon master, when really it just turns out I'm a serial killer, a mass murderer, a monster. I'm just gonna give you a couple of funny Pokedex entries before I go, because I think it's about time to start wrapping this up. My second last Pokedex entry is to do with the Pokemon Explode. Like explode, but explode. Apparently, I got a Fire Red, Leaf Green Diamond, Pearl and Platinum. This Pokemon has a scream that can be heard from 6 miles away. That's impressive. 6 miles? That's like a lion's roar. And according to the Pokedex entry, it says it emits a variety of sounds from the holes all over its body. Its loud cries can be heard from over 6 miles away, so yeah. It's a very loud Pokemon. And then we'll come in behind with the Pokedex entry for Rampardos, which is basically a Pachycephalosaurus. I think that's what they're called. I'll probably tell you otherwise if not. But the Pokedex entry for Pokemon Platinum says if two were to smash their heads together, their foot-thick skulls would keep them from fainting. So, if they were to headbutt each other, their skulls are a foot thick, and they'll protect each other, apparently. And my last entry is about Swablu. Nice. Apparently, in Black and White 2, the Pokedex entry for Swablu, I can't even remember what Swablu is. Swablu Escobar, right? That was a terrible joke, but the Pokedex entry says, for some reason, it likes to land on people's heads softly and act like it's a hat. So there you go. There you have it. This Pokemon likes to act like a hat. And that's me done. You've had all the Pokedex entries, facts, and stuff that you're gonna get out of me for the day. And we leveled up a good few times. Nicely done, Ratchet and Pyro as well. Zap Cannon, yeah, don't mind if I do. Oh. But on that note, you've had enough out of me today. I talked a load of literal garbage sometimes. I don't know, sometimes I would blame the medication, but I just talk shit regardless of medication or not. So yeah, I'm gonna leave this here. Gonna stand next to a nice little tree. And troops, I hope wherever you are on this crazy planet, I hope, despite the fact that I've been talking your ear off for probably a good half an hour or something now, I hope you're having a good one. and I hope you've enjoyed this video. You know, I don't say it in the videos, but you know, if you agree or disagree with these facts or whatever, let me know. But like, if you disagree, then that's fine. I don't care what you think. I don't care. I don't even care about half these. I'm just talking about them to fill the gap, so that I'm not talking about nothing. So they're not even my opinions. So if you don't agree, then that's fine. I'd like to talk it out. You know, we don't need to argue. We don't need to fight about it. Tell me you don't agree, though. You don't need to give me reasons why. You don't need to give me a life story or the Pokemon's life story. Just be like, hey, I don't agree, and I'll be like, oh yeah, same. On that note, I'm gonna leave you here. And wherever you are, day or night, I hope it's not snowing like it is for Little Blue. I hope you're having a good one. And until next time, Suns and Little Blue, well, we're out of here.